Hey guys, what's up? I got my 370Z back from the shop, and there's some things I wanted to address because I feel there's some things they didn't do right, so I'm going to deal with that. But while I'm here, I might as well explain how I approached my setting up my deal here. So if you're running Ecutek and you want to put a wastegate solenoid in your car, and if you want to put in a you want to run flex fuel, I'm just going to quickly show you how I did that. So, by the way, always do that when you're working with the ECU or wires connected to it. All right, so here's my wastegate solenoid. There used to be what's called an evap purge valve here, okay? That's what basically used to connect to this guy. Okay, when you bypass it, you basically just connect it through. The wires, the two prongs, the wired connector that used to connect to the purge valve, just snip that off and solder in the connector that goes with your wastegate solenoid. If it doesn't have it, or if it's a different brand or whatever, I mean, just use your best judgment. You're using those lines basically to send the information. All right. And yes, your tuner has to select the evap system, and you have to tell them exactly what you did in order to get it going. So the other part of the evap system is your pressure sensor in the back by the bumper underneath the car. It is it's the can pressure sensor, and that's the other wire we're tapping. That's this guy. So there's my flex fuel. Oh shoot, there goes the phone. So there's the flex fuel right there in the corner on the pillar. Okay, it's the ECB one from Innovate. On the Innovate gauges, okay, it's a brown lead that comes out, right? So I bought this at Home Depot. It's some shielded two conductor. You only need one wire, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, so the installers, the tuners, they wanted to use my MAF, and I wasn't happy with that. So I went ahead and got rid of that and came over here. Now in here it's 102, right? But don't look at this as on the diagram. You want to look at it from the ECU side. So I thought it was here on this side, and then of course I connected it, and guess what? It was the wrong wire. I had like a traction control issue, and a check engine light. It wasn't happy. So this one has two gray wires, so I hooked it up to the other gray wire, and that's the right one. So there's a thin gray wire and a thick gray wire. I used a thick gray wire that's coming over on this side. Not the one on this side, but the one on this side. So it's the thick one. You can't miss it. Unless they did it different in different years. Mine's a 2015, so that should give you a reference. All right, so I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Now I got to call my tuner on Monday and tell him I want to run the flex off of that where it should be. Have a nice day.